So this is the story of two cyclists, one good, one not, while attempting to ride back-to-back days on gravel bikes, all while carrying their own tools and food from the start of the ride to the end of the ride, and also trying to find water literally in the middle of the desert, all with the simple goal to find out, is this possible? Day 7, we've done it, we've made it to the final day. The views on this day, the vibes on this day were just, there's no words to explain it. Being in the shadow of the Sierras like this, you know, the highest peak in the United States, or the lower 48, is here in Mount Whitney. It's crazy. This shot, what? Is this insane? The ride through Alabama hills was the greatest thing I've ever done in my life. Then we're riding alongside of these donkeys, and you know, maybe this ride by itself was difficult if you just did this one ride, but given the whole context of the trip, everything on this day felt like nothing, right? Everything felt so easy. There was no issues, or that's at least how we were feeling. You know, we hit this salt flat area, we had a tailwind. There was really just one major climb on the whole day. And so when we finally hit that, it was beautiful for one. I mean, it was a steep climb, and it was technical like anything here, right? It's full of rocks. But by the time we're here, this is it. This is the last challenge. All we have to do is get over this one climb, and it's literally all downhill from there. One thing that didn't get put in the film is how much Jeremiah and I were communicating during the ride. 58 hours of moving time, like ride time, but there was so much more, you know, setting up shots and just dealing with issues or whatever. And so Jeremiah and I became soulmates during this. It was really crazy. Our friendship completely blossomed, I think, during this. We had a really good time together, even though there was some difficult parts. You know, we really worked as this solid team as it could possibly be. So we get over that climb, we're having such a blast. The whole trip is just coming to a close, and our vibes are through the roof. I'm gonna play just the end of the film here, but I just have to say thank you so much to Canyon and to Jeremiah and to the whole crew. This has been the greatest moment of my life. There's no words to explain what I'm feeling inside. I have bound up my emotions this whole trip and held them behind this hard wall of like, don't show your emotions, good or bad, right? I had a lot of bad emotions, but the wall kept everything behind. And all of a sudden, like a volcano, the emotions of this trip are bubbling up, and I'm like literally tearing up as we're riding into town. We have done it. I've done it. We did it. It's done. We did it. It's done.
Quite a saga. And though it may not seem like a very ceremonious finish line, it's one of great significance to us, because we've come a long way. And what I mean come a long way is not just distance, but it's the actual process in which we learn, which we stretch ourselves, and improve. So I think when you look at almost everyone in their life will come up against something impossible, something they think they can't do. And I know for Tyler, this is a perfect example.
It's hard to put in words. I mean,
There's so many moments where you're just like, there's no possible way we could do this. And then you just put one foot in front of the other.
What's next?
Hopefully a burrito and a beer.